Unlike other royal children who are often consumers of their family's vast wealth, the British royal children are exactly the reverse. In fact, they are bringing in even more money for the Windsors. Prince William and Kate's children are currently the world's wealthiest children. In this video, let's find out why Princess Charlotte of Cambridge is the wealthiest of them all at a very young age. Welcome to Modern Luxury, where we explore the high-end stories of today. Before getting into the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to be updated on luxurious topics worldwide. Let's begin. The fact that Princess Charlotte of Cambridge is currently the richest member of the British royal family with a net worth 10 times that of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II is absolutely shocking, given that the Windsors are in command of one of the world's largest economies. Naturally, they are well off, given that they are the world's 6th wealthiest family with an estimated net worth of $88 billion. In the United Kingdom alone, the family owns about £10 billion in property. Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, and other manors around the British Isles are among the high-priced architectural masterpieces of historical significance. Queen Elizabeth is not even in the top 3 of the Windsors, despite the fact that the head of the royal family is usually the wealthiest. She is currently valued at over $500 million, making her one of the world's most coveted widows despite her age of 95. For all the money diggers out there, the Queen just has one love: her hat. Her son, the heir to the throne, is not among the top 3. Prince Charles is worth roughly $400 million, 10 times more than his son Prince William, who is second in line to the throne. William and Kate's 3 children are the wealthiest members of the British royal family. Prince Louis, the youngest of the 3, is the poorest of the 3 with only $750 million to his name. He is only 3 years old and already has more money than 95% of the population. If you think you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth, think again. His spoon was almost certainly platinum. Prince George, the future King of England, is the second richest Windsor. The 8-year-old prince is worth around $3 billion. It's anyone's idea whether he spends the money on toys or merely plays a high-stakes Monopoly game with his mates. But Princess Charlotte is the wealthiest Windsor. Even though the young child is only 6 years old, she is already worth over $5 billion. Her money comes from sponsorship deals her parents have signed over the years, not from shoveling dung on the weekends. From the moment she was born, the princess has been a fashion icon. The Princess Charlotte effect has benefited the British economy by more than £3.9 billion. That is my definition of a golden child. On the 2nd of May 2015, Princess Charlotte was born in London. A tiny ceremony costing hundreds of thousands of dollars was held to honor the first breath. In addition, to commemorate her birth, the British capital's landmarks were lit up in pink. The London Eye, the Trafalgar Square fountains, Tower Bridge, and the Tower of London were among the attractions. In addition, gun salutes were fired at Hyde Park on her birthday. Charlotte Elizabeth Diana, after her grandfather, great-grandmother, and late-grandmother, was announced to the public 2 days later. It's the other one, not Camilla. Charlotte was an overnight sensation from the moment she was born. Whatever she wore was an instant hit, selling out in minutes, and she's only 6 years old. Her endearing grin, mischievous pranks, and natural charisma, on the other hand, helped her become one of the United Kingdom's most popular royals. During her lifetime, the Charlotte effect, a shopping craze, is expected to raise approximately 3.8 billion British pounds for the economy. This dwarfs the future king's predicted GDP contribution by £1 billion. But unhappily for the young prince, fashion is primarily a female game. Charlotte carried on her mother's legacy of being a fashion icon everywhere she went. Some of the young princess's outfits, such as her John Lewis pastel yellow cardigan, sold out in just 24 hours. The princess wore it in an Instagram post taken at Kensington Palace, and it vanished from the stores in an instant. The blue dress she wore to greet her baby brother Louis experienced the same fate. Charlotte was spotted wearing one of Olivia's designs, according to the popular Olivia Baby and Kids clothing company. Surprisingly, the majority of requests for the rose-stitch cardigan worn by the princess on her first birthday came from the United States and China. Both countries' independence from the British crown appears to have been purely political. The 6-year-old princess would not be permitted to spend all of her money on sweets, owing to the fact that she may purchase a deadly amount of chocolate. Needless to say, the royal children will not be singing with Annie tomorrow. The princess and her brothers were always pampered like royalty from the day they were born. Charlotte was born in St. Mary's Hospital, which is known for its exquisite maternity services, just as George before her. The hospital provides each new mother with a private room, high-speed internet for those first Instagram videos with a baby, a personal safe, TV, and refrigerator. Surprisingly, there is no room in this hospital for hospital food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are all delivered right to your bed by the culinary staff. While many would love to stay in this luxury hospital indefinitely, Charlotte and her brother are fortunate enough to live in Kensington Palace, the home of William and Kate's family. The Windsors refurbished the house for roughly $3 million, and it is now a 2-bedroom, 2-nursery room style. So no one knows if Charlotte or George is sharing a room with Louis. Being the daughter of the future King of England offers a lot of advantages. While William and Kate lavishly provide for their children, many other international leaders strive to maintain their good graces from a young age. A pure silver rattle was given to Charlotte by Mexico's president and first lady when she was born. This was overturned a year later when the princess received another rattle, this time made of 18-karat white gold and set with rubies, sapphires, and diamonds. Without the gold, rubies, sapphires, and diamonds, of course. This lavish gift was estimated to be worth roughly $40,000. Every little girl has a favorite doll or two. Few, however, can claim that they were given to them by Chinese President Xi Jinping. Charlotte received a valuable set of silk figures from the Chinese Communist Party's chairman, a good present for the proletariat's opponents. Former US presidents didn't forget about Charlotte's birthday, and Barack Obama surprised her with a nice rocking chair. Nonetheless, the young girl might enviously look at her younger brother, who received a greeting card for $156,000 for his first birthday. Princess Charlotte and her older brother, like her father, were enrolled in nursery school rather than being cared for by nannies, governesses, or Mary Poppins. When the princess turned 2, she was enrolled in Wilcox Nursery School. She started at Thomas London Day School in Battersea with George in September 2019. Naturally, this is not a public school, but rather a very expensive private institution with annual fees as high as $28,500. Of course, the future ruler of England's education and that of his sister will be significantly more advanced than that of a public school student. Not to add the high security around every corner, which is understandable given that 2 of the world's most important children are heading there. While Charlotte will always have the anguish of not receiving as much love from her grandmother, the Queen, as Elizabeth does, Charlotte will always have roughly $5 billion to ease the ache. Now tell us, how much money did you have when you were the princess's age? Leave a comment below. If you liked and enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more insightful videos, get notified by clicking the bell button below. From the high-end stories of today, this has been Modern Luxury. As always, we look forward to seeing you again in one of our videos. Thanks for watching.